My breastfeeding journey was abruptly cut short when my son Noah died in his sleep at 8 months old. I had planned to breastfeed for closer to 2 years, but I guess God had other plans for us. This week is World Breastfeeding Week. My heart feels so full when I reminisce on the days and nights that I got to breastfeed Noah. I felt so special that I was the only person who could give him that. I was more than proud of our breastfeeding journey. Since the very first time I latched him, about an hour after my C-section, Noah made it so easy for me. He always had a very strong, deep latch, and I also had an oversupply, which made for us to have a really successful and enjoyable breastfeeding journey. Of course, at times it was stressful, like when I had to start pumping at work, which I never enjoyed, but 90% of the time we did latch, and that was pure bliss for me. Watching his little lips suckle, hearing his little coos, seeing those chunky little baby hands grab hold of me when he would look right into my eyes, and most especially when he would smile. All moms know that feeling, when your baby just looks right into your eyes, and even though they can't say a word, their eyes are saying it for them. I love you, mommy. I feel like Noah's eyes told me that all the time. He truly was my tiny best friend. I know I was his mom, but he made me feel safe. Whenever I was with him, I was complete, and breastfeeding was as close as I could get to him. When he passed away, I didn't realize how much it would upset me to not be breastfeeding anymore. Dealing with engorgement, trying to stop your supply, leaking at times that you should be feeding your baby, like your body is just craving to nurture them and care for them, but they're just not here. It's one of the cruelest things I've ever experienced. Having to pour out the last of my breast milk that was intended for him, just hoping and praying that it was true that all the spilled breast milk goes to the babies in heaven, is a memory that will be ingrained in my brain forever. Those first few days were such a blur, yet at the same time, I remember every single second. The morning of Noah's funeral, I pumped for the last time and pumped exactly 5 ounces, not 1 drop more, which is exactly how much Noah used to drink. I put it right next to him in the bassinet we had him in and told him he could take it to heaven and it would never run out. And that's the same bottle that almost 8 months later, all of you see in his crib every single morning. Breastfeeding is a beautiful, amazing thing. If you breastfed your baby, you're an amazing mama. And if you didn't breastfeed your baby, you're an amazing mama. If you exclusively pumped, you're an amazing mama. If you exclusively latched, you're an amazing mama. If you supplemented with formula, you're an amazing mama. If you had to stop breastfeeding because it was mentally too much, you're an amazing mama. If you never wanted to try to breastfeed, you're an amazing mama. If you tried to breastfeed as hard as you could, but it just didn't work out for you, you're an amazing mama. If you breastfed your baby and then they went away to heaven and you were forced to stop, you're an amazing mama. No matter what your baby's feeding journey looks like or looked like, you are an amazing mama.